Well, Mama said there'd be days like this. In Week 10 of the 2021 NFL season, the Arizona Cardinals got blown out by the Carolina Panthers by a score of 34-10. In this video, I'm going to give my 5 key takeaways for this game. First, it's a trap. Now, the term trap game has been widely overused by NFL fans, and I don't like using this term very often. But this Carolina game was the one game on the schedule that I looked at from before the season started and thought this could be a trap game. The Cardinals have struggled against Carolina, and as it turned out, the Cardinals were going into this game banged up again, with Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins missing yet another game. And with the way the Cardinals played against San Francisco under similar circumstances, a lot of fans were hoping the Cardinals would pull off a win against Carolina. But as it turned out, things didn't go that way. Which leads me to the second takeaway from this game. It's hard to overcome early turnovers. The Cardinals turn over the ball 3 times early in the game, including a failed 4th down conversion attempt. And when that happens, you give the other team a short field, which makes it easier for them to put up points. And when the Cardinals fell behind, it created the worst possible game script for them. Carolina ran the ball, and the Cardinals' run defense is one of their biggest areas of weakness. And without Kyler Murray there, it made it that much more difficult for the Cardinals to throw the ball and get back into the game. My third takeaway has to do with 2 defensive players who had very different games. A tale of 2 defensive backs, if you would. The first is Jalen Thompson. Thompson had an outstanding game. He had an interception for the Cardinals, had a really nice tackle for loss on a 3rd down, and overall had a really good game. But unfortunately, as good of a game as Thompson had, Marco Wilson had a really rough game. He gave up a touchdown to Robbie Anderson, had a bad pass interference call deep down the field, and in general had a really difficult game. Now, Wilson is a rookie, and rookies are going to have games like that, and hopefully he can learn from it and continue to develop. My 4th takeaway is that nothing was working on offense. They had a few plays here and there where they were able to move the ball, but nothing was working consistently. They couldn't run the ball consistently. They couldn't throw the ball consistently on short or intermediate passes. Altogether, this offense just was not working, which made it difficult for them to try to get back into the game. And my 5th takeaway is on to Seattle. This was a rough game for the Cardinals and for Cardinals fans alike. And you're going to have games like this, especially when your quarterback is injured. But at this point, it's time to look ahead to Seattle, let the team get healthy, and prepare for the stretch run of the season. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Cardinal Rule.